Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Showing the slab in today's game, Johnny Cueto. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And the righty deals. Chop to third. Berger tosses across to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate,
Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field, and it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for two. Wendell with a relay throw. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Kyle Tucker. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Runner at second here, one gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Righty delivers.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first. Stops it on a slide. Goes to second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Good power, not great in the OBP department. The 3-1, and that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So up next, number 28. The 1-1 is fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Safe! And they take a 2-run lead.
Just a huge at bat right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Chas McCormick will hit next. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Here's a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez on the run. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. Tag, but he's in there.
Well, the offense picks out a 2-out RBI, but it really hurts on the defensive side. A catchable ball, in my opinion. He just got a bad jump, and that allowed a run to score.
Here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. Ball to strike. Just missed.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, and today's starting pitcher, Christian Javier. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one. He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Here comes a pitch. That misses. And the count is 3-1. Soler tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. Right-hander kick steals. Rip towards third. Bregman to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On a line, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Astros 4 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Myers.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. Singh, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Myers stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Smash to the left side. Over to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And now Kyle Tucker. He reached on a walk his first time. Runner at second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. Back there. And gone. His 23rd of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Johnny Cueto gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 62.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. The 1-1 is fouled off.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. Out to short. Zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a foul ball. Three-two on the way. On the ground, Pena. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. The 1-1. And strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Hoeing up and throwing. Okert warming up as well. And that's outside. Hard hit to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 28.
And here's the first baseman, number 28. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. Now 2 away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here. And that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
It's a good take.
2-2.
We got a full count.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two. Got him swinging.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Kicks and deals. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Bregman to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jeremy Pena. That's hard hit on the line. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pena into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard, Jake Myers, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Runner leads away at second. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. In for a strike. 2-2. Pena leads off second with nobody out. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Altuve waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Pena around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Here's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. Throw to first. Altuve back safely. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And there he goes. Ball misses. throw to second. Great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Wendell. And they get Bregman for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Three and two now. And ball four, two aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Astros 7 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ripped on a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Burger.
And up next for Miami, Jake Burger. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a pitch. Burger started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Marlins leave 1. Not going their way. It's 7-0. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ryan Hoeing.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that ball is gone. A shot to left. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Number 28 up next for the Astros. The pitch. That misses. Ball 3.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 3-1. And that one fouled off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick, drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Man at second. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
No outs. Runner on second. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Kicks and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a pitch. That one's in there. That is strike 2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Second baseman, Jose.
And the batter now, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the base. Got it by him for the K. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here at Lone Depot Park, leading off Ryan De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Brian.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. And that's a strike.
We got full count.
Right side. They get the out on Stallings.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Now here is Joey Wendell. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And he deals. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Stays alive. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.